to win $1,000. The promotion will run from February the 1st through February the 28th. Winners will be announced March 1st. We have a sponsor. Are you looking for a reliable, affordable tax and bookkeeping service? Look no further. Here at BLM Ac- Accounting Services, we provide a wide range of financial services located at 9216 Liberty Road, Randallstown, Maryland, 21133. They offer professional and dependable financial services such as full service bookkeeping for small and large businesses. So if you're trying to start a business, this is the company to go with. Tax services for individuals and businesses done by certified tax professionals. Business incorporation and notary republic. Our staff is dependable, professional, and experienced. We have accounting and experts in areas such as construction, healthcare, transportation, and retail services. Let us do your work for you so you can find time for other personal endeavors and enjoy. At LBM Accounting Services, our goal is to take your financial responsibilities off your hands. Their phone number is 410-701-9201. Again, give them a call at 410-701-9201 or visit their website at www.blmaccounting.com. Their website again is www.blmaccounting.com. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to chat, and we want to thank you for tuning in to the show. We invite you to be a part of the show by calling 443-272-5922. Again, it's 443-272-5922. Join us on www.shesthebossradio.com and meet us in the V Lounge. Listen to us on tunein.com. Google Alexa series by saying play She's the Boss Radio or Shoutcast Falling Facebook at She's the Boss Radio. We are here today. This is Black History Month, and we just want to give thanks to everyone who gave This suggests that the word had been used for some time in French. Then the term picnic does not appear in the English language until around 1800. It is clear that the picnic was not divorced from pickaninga or picnic or similar racist phrases. However, some of the almost 4,000 blacks who were lynched between 1882 and 1962 were lynched in settings that were appropriately described as picnic-like. The historian stated lynching was an undeniable part of the daily life. Wow. As distinctly American has baseball and church suppers. Men brought their wives and children to the event, posed a commitment. They took pictures, they purchased souvenirs of occasions as if they were at a company picnic. At the end of the 19th century, Harry Smith, a mental challenged 14-year-old black male, was accused of killing a white girl. Before a cheering crowd of thousands, Smith was made to sit on a parade float drove by four white horses, sorry. The float circled numerous times before the excited crowd tormented, then burnt him alive. After the lynching, the crowd celebrated and collected body parts as souvenirs. Oh, Lord Jesus. After the lynch mob act with haste, but on other occasions, the lynchings was a long drawn out affair with speeches, food eating, and unfortunately, ritualistic and satanic torture. Victims were dragged behind cars, pierced with knives, burnt with hot irons or blowtorches, had their fingers and toes cut off, had their eyes cut out, mm, 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 and were castrated, all before being hung or burnt to death. One Mississippi newspaper referred to these gruesome acts as nigger barbecues. In many cases, argued, uh, argued in most cases, lynch mobs had a particular target, and they were to Pacific people. Blacks were lynched for various of acts ranging from murder and rape, oftentimes were not true. So, to trying to vote to arguing with a white man. In 1938, a white man of Oxford, Mississippi, declared, we often think of a mob as insane, bloodthirsty collection of adult male rappers. However, respectively, community leaders, including police officers, often lynch blacks, although women and children were not typically target, but they were in the audience while others was celebrating. Let me see. Independent lynching traveled fast. Lynching was a brutal attempt to reinforce white supremacy, but it was also entertaining, and food was present according to day. While attendants were while attendees at lynching did not take away a plate of food and experience the experience of having witnessed the event was though incomplete if one did not go home with some piece of cooked human being. Mm. The lynch crowd either consuming food and drinks while taking part in the execution or retiring immediately afterward to a meal, or in case in Pennsylvania in 1911, I'm missing a line, after a meal, or in case of a notary Im- immortation in Pennsylvania in 1911, ice cream Sundays. So it was put on ice cream. They ate ice cream Sundays afterwards. I'm not going to read this whole thing, so um, I just encourage you all to Google it, pull it up, um, the picnic, and it should come up the picnic lynchings, black picnics and lynchings. Um, we'll be back.
She's she's the boss radio network.
Join us and engage and talk about it right here on Sharon's Neighborhood Chat. Last week, I said we was going to talk about finding hope and security in relationships. And finding hope and security in relationships. We have to communicate with one another. And that comes from being secure and knowing that the other person would take it without thinking they're being criticized or um, talked down to or not heard. So last week I said we were finding hope and security in relationships. But Mike said I didn't say anything. So maybe I didn't. I apologize for that. This is a part of communicating. Okay? It's
I'm
part of
good.
communicating. Okay, I thought I said something, but evidently I didn't. I'm a big person. I can say maybe I didn't. Maybe I said it to somebody else. I don't know. So I apologize if I didn't say anything. Okay?
Why are you apologizing?
Because you said that I didn't tell you. We was going back and forth. But this is part of communicating. Right? This is part of community. We have to communicate to get along. Right?
Yeah, but you didn't have to apologize, though.
Well, if I didn't, I apologize. I thought I did. I still think I did, but still, you said I didn't. So I apologize if I didn't. So
It's all good.
no. I'm just saying, this is a platform where our voices will be heard and not ignored. Right?
That's correct.
I just want you to know that you're not being ignored. I hear you.
I didn't say that. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. To know how a person with difficult attachment styles process emotions. We all process emotions differently. If we know if we know what people are thinking, if we know how they react in certain situations, then that can allow us to understand them and control our emotions. Because we all feed into emotions, you emotional, our emotional, they're emotional, and if we don't know why this person is being emotional, then we can continue the cycle of saying something or doing something that doesn't feel good to them and makes them emotional. And that's where, communication comes into effect too. If we communicate and ask, why are you emotional? Did I say something? Then you can control some of the things that you say or some of the things that you do, your behaviors, especially in your close relationships with your family, your friends, even at work. When we were younger, things used to make us so crazy, make us mad. But now that we're older, it makes sense. And we have learned to use wisdom in ways that work better for us and the people around us. When we're younger, a lot of things make us mad. We quick to jump to conclusions and all of that. But as we get older, we understand the process. And, we live through wisdom and experiences. And then it makes us a better person because now we know how to react in a different way than we did when we was growing up, when we were younger. Right? You agree?
Not for all people, though.
I didn't say for all people, but, for some people, I don't know all people. I know myself.
Right.
And you know yourself.
Correct.
Right. So,
Okay, you got to really make.
Huh?
I guess you got to want to change your emotions in order to grow to be wise. Some people don't.
And they continue to be childish.
Childish, maybe.
I mean, mean, if you
I
don't
guess
grow
just guess they're
as a
just stuck in their
person,
ways. I mean, that's the norm for them, and that's okay. I mean, are they
that is
right? Are they
okay,
wrong? No, but that's just who they are.
right? But I mean, we
And
take.
they square box.
I agree. They
Yeah.
sometimes need to step outside the box and realize that maybe the way I'm going about this is why I can't get that job I want, or keep that job, or keep the friends, or keep that man, or they never could get into a relationship because. But like I say, they might be happy with themselves.
Yeah, they're just content. Like Tony Robbins said, they get in their box car, they drive to the office, get in their box office, leave their box office, get
Go
back
back.
in their box car, go back home and watch the box TV, and go to sleep in their box room. So that's
And that's life for them.
that's
And
and
they
that's
feel
cool.
comfortable and they don't want to step outside of that box.
That's cool. And they might be the sweetest individuals that you may
As
come in
long as you just
contact
step
with.
into their box, they can be the sweetest person, loving.
Yeah, they don't want to change. They don't want you to change their box. They don't want to hear anything about, what they need to do. They are comfortable in their little box.
But where do security is? Do they find that security in that little box?
It must do.
Because security is stepping outside of the box and being secure in your surroundings, having hope. I mean, if you're in your box, do you have hope, or can you have hope? Hope for yourself.
I guess so. I mean, just because they're in a box, I don't think that they just.
I mean, I guess they have hope of better things, but they so used to being in that box and being closed-minded and not open-minded
Maybe
that
they're
they
just
satisfied.
content. Yeah, they're just
They could
content.
be the smartest person, but they just,
Content.
and maybe security has a big part of it.
Maybe they're already secure. Maybe they in that box and don't have to worry about no bills,
Well,
money.
they still got to worry about bills and money because they still got to
I mean,
work.
they don't. Yeah, I mean, they're working, but they don't because they know that that's taken care of. So all that's taken care of. They're not
I think
lavishing.
more- I don't know. I think more being in a box would be just a box with you and maybe your family, your husband, your wife, your kids. You're in this little box and you don't want to step outside the box. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to go anywhere. You just, no, let's stay home. Let's not do this.
You can't do that if you have a family, though.
Right. It affects the family when you do that. And there are families that are controlling, no, we're not doing this. No, you're not going to do that. You're not allowed to do this, And now you're stuck in this little box. Then when you get older and you have your own family, either you're going to say you're going to keep those values, or they're going to say, well, I'm not going to be like my parents. I'm going to let you do whatever you want to do, which is both bad because there should be some kind of balance in that security.
I was just talking about the individual. Family, that's different. Because you can't be in a box if you're not a family. I mean, I don't see how. I mean, it's probably it's being done.
Some families are very controlling, and kids can't do nothing.
But again, being in a box is not that. It's not bad to some individuals.
It's not. It's not. Sometimes being in the box is the best thing for you. You need to be in your little box over here, wait for everybody, but on a normal, productive side. But relationships we are
Going to break.
right. We'll be right back.
She's the boss. Radio Network.
Bored with the traditional wedding, birthday, or special occasion celebrations?
is cash for the cutest couples. Guys, cash for the cutest couples. Take advantage of this cash for the cutest couples giveaway. Participants will enter to win $1,000. The promotion will run from February the 1st through February the 28th. Winners will be announced March 1st. Our sponsor will be is BLM Accounting Services. BLM Accounting Services. If you're looking for reliable and affordable tax and bookkeeping services, look no further. They're here. BLM Accounting Services provide a wide range of professional financial services located at 9216 Liberty Road, Randallstown, Maryland, 21133. They offer professional and dependable financial services. They have full service bookkeeping, tax services, business incorporation, and notary public. They are dependable, professional, and experienced. Their slogan is, "Our goal is to take the financial responsibility off your hands." You can reach them at 410-701-9201. Again, their phone number is 410-701-9201.
Hey, so what if an individual have two dogs and they put them in a contest for cutest couple? Can the two dogs win?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just asking.
Yeah. Their masters might get the $1,000, but
No, they might give it to the dog, man, you know. There's some serious dog lovers out here. I experienced that this week.
well, we'll see. We'll see who wins March 1st. A dog or a human?
A dog or a human? How about it be both?
I think two people get to win.
The
Maybe
dog
a
and
dog and a human.
side by side, huh?
$1,000 is $1,000.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Shoot. My son got two dogs, two pit bulls. They so adorable. And I think he can use $1,000.
So you're going to go home and groom him and
No, I ain't
get him
going.
ready and
No, I'm just talking.
powder him up.
I know some cute couples though. I'm gonna have to get this flyer too.
I don't know no cute couples.
You don't?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here. Everybody got cute couples.
I'm not
friends.
calling somebody, man, oh, y'all cute couples. That don't sound right.
Do you want to win $1,000? They be like, sure, we cute.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Back to the topic.
All right.
Relationships do far more than shape our emotions. They have a huge impact on our willingness to explore our environment, trying new things, and develop hope for the future.
Emotions do that?
Your emotions, if you're not emotionally stable, you might not want to go out and do new things or things that challenge you.
That's called fear.
Fear is an emotion. When you fear, you have emotions. Like a couple of years, I went skydiving, not skydiving, what's the little zip lining? And my granddaughter, her emotions was high. She was all excited till she got to the top. And she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to step off the ledge. So her emotions got away. If she would have just stayed focused and not get her emotions all tangled up in her fear, she probably could have pushed herself to accomplish something that she probably would never, ever do again in her life. She could say, at least she did that. She stepped outside her comfort zone, and she did it.
Okay.
I stepped outside of my comfort zone. I thought I was gonna die, but I survived.
Well, zip liner?
Yes.
That's okay.
I'm scared of heights. And to be all the way up there and look down, I was outside of my comfort zone. All I could think of, that thing breaking, and then my life is over. But I made it.
So
I'm
you
here to
think
talk about it today. Haven't you done something that you said you was going to do and you was all excited, and then when it was time to do it, you were like, maybe this is not a good idea?
It's kind of like the opposite. I did it and I regret doing it.
Was that emotional for you?
Yeah, because you're like, oh man, God, why I do it? Why I do this? Why I did it? Why I'm doing this? You know you're supposed to be doing this, but you're gonna do it anyway.
But was it fun?
No, because you're thinking about like,
You were thinking about it while you was doing it. Why am I doing this?
yeah, why am I doing this? So yeah,
So it was a bad thing, or was it a good thing? You just regret doing it.
you just.
I mean, all things that you regret may not be so terrible. You know.
I mean, I ain't say it's the end of the world, but it's like, man, I shouldn't have did that. But you know, that's part of life.
Yeah, that's experience. Now you had something to regret, and you know, you did it.
So
Life goes on.
yeah.
You got past it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, the minute you done it, you say, "Why I do it?" It was over with.
Yeah. Over and done with. You're right about that.
Right. Okay, Rick Snyder defines hope as a way of thinking in which you expect positive outcomes in life because of your ability to, number one, develop clear, challenging, and achievable goals. I think that should be number one. You should develop clear, challenging, and achievable. You don't want to set something that you know that you can't achieve as a goal.
Like what?
Like, let me see. Unachievable is, I'm going to say, write a book in 30 days. That's not achievable for all people.
But it's an achievable goal, though.
For somebody, but not everyone.
No, we ain't talking about.
No, this is not for everybody, because some people can write a book in a day. I mean,
Right.
for some people.
No, I'm asking you, give me an.
For me, I'm saying for me.
Okay, for you.
I can't write a book in 30 days.
I mean,
From start to finish, that's not a achievable goal for me. Now, if I say I'm gonna write a book in 6 months, that is achievable.
So
me.
you wouldn't put that down as an achievable
That's
goal.
what I say.
Yeah.
That's what I say. You need to develop clear and challenging and achievable goals, things that you know that you can achieve. Put that on the list instead of things that you know that you're not going to achieve or you can't achieve.
Okay.
So what is something that you can achieve or can't achieve in a short amount of time?
Something that I can't achieve in a certain amount of time.
Can you?
I don't like using the word can't. I tell my players that. I don't,
okay, well, change the word to something else. I mean, you want it to be challenging, because if it's not challenging, then it's going to be boring. Then you're not going to achieve it. It's got to be something that's challenging. Like, I would say to write a book is challenging, because then you wrote a book. Wow.
Okay. Well, my goal for this month is to put $7,500 to $10,000 in my banking account.
Okay, and that's achievable.
Yeah, it's very achievable.
Is it very achievable, or can you achieve it?
It's very achievable. Okay. I can achieve it.
Okay, good. I know I couldn't.
I know I can.
I know you can. Put your mind to it, work hard, you get it. You'll do it.
Yeah.
I have no doubt.
Because once you do it at one time, you want to repeat it.
Oh, definitely.
Then it'd be a cycle.
It becomes easier to do it once you do it. You were like, this was easy.
Yeah, then you reach another goal. You set another goal. Okay, I want to get this number then. That's just me.
No, that should be everyone.
No, remember
Like you say, some people in that little box.
in that box. Yeah,
Right.
they can't. Yeah, they're in that box.
They can't go outside.
They will support you. I'm behind you.
But their head is going at the top of that box, and you didn't go no further.
Yeah, they in that box house.
So yeah, I
Eat a box TV dinner.
right. With that box dog in front of the box TV.
That's what they do. Hashtag Tony Robbins.
He should send you a check for that.
No, you can't do that. Hey, that's why I let him know. I heard that. I was like, yeah, I gotta
Right.
steal that one.
Yeah. I steal people's stuff all the time, but I tell them, I'm going to steal that. I'm going to repost that. Number 2, identifying the strategies or the pathways to these goals. But we're going to break and we'll come back.
She's the
For the cutest couples. Take advantage of this Cash for the Cutest Couples giveaway. Participants will enter to win $1,000. The promotion will run from February 1st through February 28th. Winners will be announced March 1st. Our sponsor is BLM Accounting Services. If you are looking for reliable and affordable tax and bookkeeping services, look no further. Here at BLM Accounting Services, they provide a wide range of financial services. Located at 9216 Liberty Road, Randallstown, Maryland 21133. They offer professional and dependable financial services such as a full range of bookkeeping, tax services, business incorporation, and notary. Their staff is dependable, professional, and experienced. Their slogan is our goal is to take your financial responsibilities off your hands. You can contact them at 410-701-9201. Again, 410-701-9201. You can visit them at their website, www.blmaccounting.com. Okay. We are talking, and I forgot where I left off at.
Number 2.
Number 2, identify the strategies or pathways to these goals. Identify the strategies. We have to have a strategy to get to the goals. How you get from 1 to 2, from A to B. It has to have a strategy. Don't you agree? You got a strategy in everything that you do, right? Because you want to make that. How much you say you want to make?
75K.
So you got a strategy of doing it.
7,510K. Yeah.
So you have a strategy, and that's what you focus on, that strategy, so you can get to where you want to get to. So, guys, number 3, master the motivation needed to use these pathways and actively pursuing your goal. You have to be motivated. I guess I said you have to be motivated to want to achieve these goals with strategies.
So that's self-motivation, or
I guess it's self-motivation. You have to motivate yourself. You can't always depend on somebody else to motivate you.
why not?
Sometimes you're not going to find nobody to motivate you. So you have to motivate yourself.
How are you going to motivate yourself?
Well, what motivates me is thinking positive and listening to Sarah Jakes. She motivates me.
Okay.
So if I want to get motivated, I listen to her. But, your friends and your family not always going to be there to motivate you. And they're not going to always see your passion or where you're trying to go. Right?
Right. Okay.
Do I have a number 4? No. We just got 3.
So what are those 3 again?
The 3 is develop clear, challenging, and achievable goals. Number 2, identify the strategies or pathways to these goals. And master the motivation needed to use these pathways and actively pursue your goals.
And where can our listeners find these 3 at?
You can find these things. I normally go to the same place. This is probably Psychology Today.
Hear that? Psychology Today. And you
Yes.
can find these 3 objectives to improve your goals, your strategies, and your motivations. You can print them out, write them down, look at them every day, and work on them.
Definitely. To achieve your goals is what we all aim to do. We will see you next week, same time. But before I go, I just want to say one thing. Even though the process of developing hope starts in the early childhood and continues into your adulthood and work in the same way even into your later years of life. So developing these challenging things and achieving your goals, it starts at an early age from your parents or whoever take care of you. If they motivate you, inspire you, you would do great things. And it follows you throughout your life.
I don't know. There's some individuals that didn't have that, and they turned out remarkable.
That's true.
Yeah.
Some
And
people
some individuals that had that push, go, go, go,
and don't.
and live in the box.
Yeah. So, but if you grow up in an environment that is positive and loving, you're going to be positive. But if you live in a box with somebody,
You
you live in a
sure?
home that somebody is controlling you, trying to make you to do something great or make you do what they want you to do, most of the time you're not going to do it, because now you say, well, it's not
I
me.
don't
That's
know.
not what I want.
It might flip. It might flip, and
It flips sometimes, but most of the time, if your family is controlled, this is what you're going to do. You're going to this college, and you're going to go. You're going to be a doctor. Most of the time, they don't want to be a doctor. They want to be. They want to do something else. But if you encourage them, what is it that you want to do? I will help you, encourage them, support you. Then they're going to be successful. They're going to be positive people.
mm,
You don't agree? If you had somebody say, okay, you can do this, whatever it is that you want to do, I will help you to do. It may not be what I want you to do, but I want it to be what you want it to do.
and it just keep failing.
No.
No, I'm saying they just fail
Why?
again, and
Because-
fail again.
Why would
'Cause-
they fail if they have some support behind them?
I mean, cause they just
Now, if they don't want to do nothing, you can't make somebody do something. But I'm just saying, if you wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer, and your parents say this is what it takes to do, let's do this, let's investigate, let's pull some stuff up, let's go to a hospital and see if this really what you want to do, because it might not be really what you want to do. But if you have some support, you have a coach behind you, mentor behind you, you're going to be more inclined to be successful. This is all I'm saying. You got the tools there. Use it or you're not. But we will talk about this next week. And let me see, do I have my list of what we're going to talk about next week? No. I'm not going to do that because
it's time to wrap up.
it's time to wrap up. And I will post what we're going to talk about. So, see you next week. Same time, same place. Talk to you later. See you later.
Peace out, everyone. Stay warm out there.
It's freezing out there. It is freezing.